Imagine a fairly disgusting alley. And then there's three people who form the points of a triangle. And one of them is like dressed as the stereotypical skate rat, complete with skateboard. Young guy, probably 14 to 16, somewhere in there. That's the alley is behind what smells like a Chinese restaurant. The door of the restaurant's propped open just a little bit. The skate rat is facing the third person who is laying down. The second person, though, is Ralph. You're holding a bag of trash in one hand. You're having problems seeing. Everything is super blurry, and you're wearing glasses. You seem to be dressed in a stained white apron. You can feel the inside of your tennis shoes are soggy, and the trash definitely smells bad. You're also wearing a paper hat at a slightly rakish angle. And the third person, that's Vince, you're laying on a pile of trash next to a bunch of trash cans that look to have been dented and knocked over. There's plenty of blood on your clothing, as well as some small holes in your shirt about the stomach area. And your pants knees are completely worn through with blood around the sides of the holes. Your body seems uninjured, but these clothes were apparently worn by somebody who is severely injured.
Not my problem.
Well,
it could be.
Close, it wouldn't be. That's where you guys start. If you'd like more description of yourself, let me know, because you're just standing there. Both TJ and Ralph, you're staring at the third guy, who is Vince, who's laying in the alley. All of you guys know that the other two are your buddy, but you may or may wait, Ralph and TJ,
yes,
Colburn met. Okay, you guys have met, so you guys know who each other are. You can see each other, although you're dressed oddly.
All right.
And Colburn, you look like a grown-ass man who is dressed like a kid, who is between 14 and 16 and has a skateboard for some reason you can't figure out. And you're both looking. Vince, could you describe what your dude looks like?
Sorry, what?
Could you describe? Yeah, pay attention. Pay attention. Everything's happening. Describe your character. We know how he's dressed, but describe like his face a little bit.
Black hair, black eyes.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
So that's where you guys start at. You can hear noises from the slightly open door. The other doors in the alley, which is a fairly deep alley, seem to be either closed or the kind of doors that maybe were last opened a few decades ago, that kind of alley. The only place that seems to have anybody doing stuff in it is the Chinese restaurant. You're all just staring at this dude laying there. You know that you guys know each other, as far as the one laying down, the two standing up, but you're not sure how. You've kind of got that feeling of camaraderie, like you've saved each other's lives many times.
All right, I guess I put the garbage bag down and say, "You all right, pal?" And extend a hand out to help him up.
He seems to be having trouble hitting your hand because everything's real blurry for him.
Me too, because I got glasses on. So maybe I'm just waving over there, because I don't normally wear glasses.
I look up, Logan.
Yeah.
There's stars in the sky. It's nighttime.
Toward the edge of the building.
Oh, you mean the opening of the alley, or?
No, Ed, like the top of the building, as a somebody standing up there.
That's brilliant. Take card. No, nobody's standing up there.
All
right. Yeah, if you take off your glasses, you're thinking life might be easier on you there.
All right.
Or Ralph.
Yep. So I go ahead and take off the glasses and
so much better.
See what's going on.
Yeah, you see Colburn Maddox. By the way, all your normal gear for you two, somewhere the fuck else. Safe.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
God knows what you've got on you.
All right. So I'm wearing some kind of cook's outfit, dishwasher, something like that. Butcher, maybe. Peek my head in. You said there's a door open like behind me, like a restaurant?
Right over there. It's propped open with a brick on the ground.
Okay.
Definitely smells and sounds like a busy Chinese restaurant.
All right. Does my apron smell like Chinese?
No, it smells like gross, and it's wet, like it's been sprayed repeatedly with water and stuff. It's pretty nasty.
Ooh! I know what show we're doing. This is Quantum Leap.
Mm.
All right. So I help up the guy who's still laying on the pile of garbage bags.
I kind of get up and brush myself off.
No problem. Give me evidence analysis rolls.
Is there another guy in the alley?
Just the three of you.
Okay. Evidence analysis. That is a skill that I have.
There you go. The skill Vince has too, apparently, but not Swade. No problem. Those who made it think that Vince may have crawled into the fire. Or actually, it's just Vince. You're thinking the knees. You may have crawled in here.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Plus the shirt where the belly is, those could be bullet holes. There's plenty of blood and shit all.
Can I attempt first aid on him?
You come over and check out. He's not wounded, but he's dressed in somebody's clothes who was probably grievously wounded.
I take my apron off and I help put it on Vincent there. That way, at least it covers up the bullet holes.
Good, I have a job now.
And yeah. Take a
back to work, slacker.
Yeah, it's a pretty disgusting apron.
I'm waiting for the Asian guy to come out and start yelling at him to get back to work.
You're quickly rewarded because everybody give me their Mandarin rolls as some Asian guy sticks his head out of the restaurant and yells at appears to be Ralph. Yeah.
Mandarin. Yeah. Okay. Hold on here. Let's new language that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you don't have a language, just try for new language there. Yeah. He sticks his head out and goes, "Fuck you, white boy." Close the door.
Right. So the Asians here speak German. Got it.
So what's the easiest way to do that? Like, just roll learn?
Yeah. Or you can have something typed in, like under new skills, you could type in new language, and then anytime you're trying a new language and stuff till you make it, and then you can type in whatever it is.
So Vince, that would be all the way. You got on your character sheet there, you got to click basic information, tab, basic info.
Or any skill that he only has learning.
Yeah.
So I click basic info. Where do we go from there?
Sure.
Oh, learn. There it is.
And then just click the learn button?
Yep.
All right.
Cool. Nobody understands except for Colburn, who thinks that the guy yells, "Fuck you, white boy."
All right. I just wave at him.
He nods and goes back in.
All right. Anybody hungry?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Give me spot hidden rolls at half. Or sorry, spot hidden at full. Oh. There you go, Colburn.
So you're going to have to click back on your skills tab there. Obviously, you can find it faster than I can.
Uh-huh.
That's how it always goes, Ralph. That's how it always goes. It just gets worse.
Yeah. There we go.
Cool. Right. Two of you guys are looking down the alley, like toward the mouth of the alley. And it looks like there's a faint blood trail leading away from the pile of garbage out of the alley.
Is there a lead pipe, a board, a object of some kind that I could put in my hand?
Sure. There's a garbage can lid.
Fuck it. Nice. All right. I make my way toward the blood path.
Swade, can I borrow your hat for a second?
Sure. I give him my hat and put my glasses on him.
All right, I put the on, and I'd like to go in the Chinese restaurant.
Right. You've got the hat and the apron on. Everybody in here looks to be Asian of some sort, and you think you're not going to fool anybody for even a second. They're all a lot shorter than you are, and they're a lot more Asian than you are.
All right, I book it to the knives and run out.
Right. You rush in, grab a knife, give me a stealth at half, just to have nobody notice you rush in, grab one of the random knives, shows the cook's prize knife set. The cook goes,
My family has handed this down for generations.
So how would I half a roll?
Oh, just roll it, and if it says by half next to it, the way your spot does, then now, right, the cook goes, ah, and he starts screaming, and he goes, what you doing? As you're rushing out with a fucking knife. He's very upset. You now have a lot of upset Asian people yelling at you. Some in English saying, come back, put that down, what you doing? And the others in some sort of tongue you don't speak. What do you do?
I
You've attracted way too much attention.
drop the knife and book it.
Excellent. That's probably a great idea. They come over and they yell, and they seem to be yelling at Colburn now. Or sorry, not Colburn. They're yelling at Swade. In Mandarin.
All right. I just start waving my fist in the air and I say, get back here, and I start chasing after Vincent.
All right.
No problem. Several of them rush out and yell for a while, and then the head chef yells at them, and then they kind of go back in and he yells, ta-da! to Colburn, whatever the fuck that means. Probably get him or something. Right, you guys go out, and around the corner, you see what looks like a car that has crunched up against a pole. So it might still be drivable, but you have doubts. It looks like they hit the pole at a good thing. And the light pole is kind of bent at an angle. And there's bullet holes in the car and stuff like that.
All right. Hey, Vincent, do you have a wallet in your pocket? I go ahead and I start rummaging through the car, see if there's anything quick and useful.
I checked the trunk.
Vincent, you got all kinds of interesting shit in your pockets. Let's see. Hold on, I'll get to you two and searching the car in a second here. In your pockets, Vince, you find car keys along with the car fob that you press and it makes a neat noise and shit. 4 small dog treats, like for small dogs.
All right.
A shoulder holster, missing the gun, although there's an extra clip still in there. Do you have gunsmithing or gun lore?
Yes, I do. I
Please
have.
roll. Your choice.
All right. Where is it?
You believe that the holster is for a .44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world. It shoots through schools.
Sir, that's an 88 Magnum, I'll have you know.
Take a card. You are correct. The 88 Magnum. So, right. Meanwhile, at the car, who was searching the inside and who was searching?
I was.
Okay, and he's searching the trunk?
Yes.
Okay. What Suede finds under the driver's seat is a Glock 9mm, a little bit of blood on it. Give me a feel roll, Suede, as you go, You weigh it in your hand. Apparently, he didn't need to go in to rob a kitchen knife.
Ah.
Nice. It feels like half the rounds have been expended, just by the weight.
Nice.
In the
All right.
back seat is a attached baby seat. You know how they attach to the car, and a dog leash. In the glove compartment, you find some multicolored suspenders, a driver's license, registration, PI license, concealed carry permit for the state of Illinois, and also they've got the face on there that you don't recognize, all in the name of Richard Gunn with 2 N's. There's both a home and office address. They are the same one. One's upstairs, one downstairs. In the trunk, you find all of the normal crap you'd expect to find in the trunk. Give me a spot hidden lower is better there, Colburn. Looking for at least half. It's all useless shit. Just nothing interesting.
When I get done with the trunk, I'll go back into the car.
No problem. Suede has a bunch of interesting shit.
Anything the sun visor things, anything interesting up in the sun visors?
No, everything I listed off, he searched the car.
Got it.
Or he hasn't like ripped out door panels and shit.
Any holes in the car?
Oh yeah, like people have been shooting at it and stuff.
What kind of caliber potentially?
Give me a ballistics forensics roll.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, I would say you could stick your pinky in it.
Forensics, ballistics. Shotgun. Got it.
It's not a fumble, so it's bullets of some sort.
Bullets.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fair enough. I look around for people with shocked and horrified looks on their faces.
This appears to be a super empty street right now. It's not the kind
Is
of...
Is there a sewer grate or dumpster or anything nearby?
There's several dumpsters in the alley you came from.
I want to go check a few of those along the way down the alley. See if anything's been tossed into any of them.
Take a card for checking. While he's doing that, what are you two doing? The apron smells bad that you're wearing, Vince.
Oh, it's a lot better than looking bloody, so I guess I'll keep it on for a little bit. I take off the hat.
I look up and down the street. Do I see one of those things called a phone booth?
Yes, there's one over there.
All right. So I have got that guy's license and address and all that. So I flip through the phone book and see if the map is in there of the town and try to find that street, cross-reference this PI, just see if I can find any more information.
Take a card. Yeah, you've got you know how to get there. Well, as soon as you figure out where you're at, you know how to get there. You know where it's located on the map.
Well, if we're in the main street, is there that Chinese restaurant? So I could look that up, the address in the phone book.
There's a lot of Chinese restaurants. You're not sure what the name of it is.
All
If
right.
you had the name of this one, that would tell you everything, but all you have is a lot of angry Oriental people.
Is this vehicle potentially fixable?
The best you could probably do is push it somewhere. If you can get off the pole, push it
Ooh,
somewhere.
it's really fucked. Got it.
Yeah.
It looks like it hit the pole at good speed. Do you have a forensics vehicular crash analysis skill?
Sure, I do.
Excellent. Give me a roll on that. I have no idea what Vince is writing down, or if he's just like drawing a picture of a giant.
No, I'm not drawing.
Okay.
This car fell here, possibly off of that building.
So, what do you do?
Has anyone checked the dashboard to the car? Or
Yep.
All right.
The car's been checked all the fuck, and
We need to go find this dude's place.
Swade's got a map. Once you start wandering and find some cross streets and stuff.
Okay, that's what we do. We wander until we get our bearings, and then we start heading.
Right. Since Swade has the map, I'm guessing he's the chief navigator. The R2 can roll to support if they'd like.
Which skill? Navigation.
Land.
I'll let you two do the first one, and then I'll do a secondary one. That way we have a good idea if we're really going the right way.
The problem is...
Nope.
Okay, Vince
minus 10.
He's like, you need to go this way.
Quick question. If I fumble, should I draw a card?
No.
All right. I'm not sure how the fumble deck works.
Oh, for that. Good point. Not on this. On this, you're just trying to really thwart the shit out of Swade.
Yeah.
I agree with Ralph. I'm not sure about Vincent.
He's pointing one direction, you two both point the other. Everybody looks at each other, and then you guys head off in the majority. So, no problem. Eventually, you guys reach the PI office. It appears to be closed, and like downstairs, PI office, and then there's no external stairs. You're going to guess that you have to go through the PI office in order to get upstairs. They have the big window in the PI office. You know, Richard Gunn.
Anybody watching the place?
Give me a counter surveillance.
I just try the front door and see if it's open.
I just look around. I don't try to hide.
No. Counter surveillance is like, because there are people wandering by, but they could be. Oh shit! I forgot to turn on my light so you guys can see me better. It hurts. But yeah, they could be just wandering by. They could be some sort of crafty stakeout.
All right, that old lady across the street's been watching this place. Don't know what to walk her. She might have something to do with this.
She's like slowly going down the street with her walker and shit. It appears that Colburn is like just glaring at her with hatred.
I attempt to try the front door. Is it unlocked?
It is currently locked.
If only somebody had a set of keys. Vince, you got any keys in your pockets?
Oh, I take the car.
Should I say Richard Gunn?
All right. I look through the car keys and try to figure out which key goes to what.
There's a lot of keys on here, but eventually you find several that are potential house keys and stuff, and then begin the fun process of, does this key fit? No, does it? Oh, yes, this one fits.
All right, I open the door.
Excellent. It is dark as shit inside.
I look for a
light you have is, there's a light switch.
Oh, yeah, I flick it.
Oh, yeah, lights all come on. It looks like there's kind of it's not all messy and everything, but it looks like it definitely needs to be cleaned more than it is. It looks like a small waiting room with a reception type desk, and then there's the office in the back, and no stairs up yet. You haven't been everywhere here, but it doesn't appear that anything's really horrible in here, although the PI is definitely a slob.
Okay.
All right. Quick question, Logan. Is there multiple light switches, like to turn some lights on maybe in the back of the building? Not outside, but in back offices and leave the front light off?
Back in a minute.
Yes.
All right. I kind of do that.
Lights. Okay.
Make sure we relock the door after we're all inside. I make sure if it's got the flippy sign that it says closed. And
done.
All right. I guess let's just head back out of the reception area. Let's just kind of get out of the window view for a couple minutes here, guys.
They also have a shade thing that you can pull.
There we go. Excellent. Pull down the shade.
Done.
All right. Now I take and 1 second here. All right, TJ is gone. All right. I give young gun here the sign, and I start trying to kind of tippy-toe towards the back of the offices, if you will, with the side or the Glock kind of at my side here, kind of tucked behind me, just to see if there is anybody here burning the midnight oil, hiding in the dark, anything like that.
Certainly. Please give me a stealth roll as you tippy-toe.
All right.
Where in the hell is it? Oh, by the way, Vince, from time to time, I may slip cards into your hand without telling you. And so if you ever notice it's over 4, then reduce it back down to 4.
All right.
Second here. Stealth. Ooh, all right. I tippy-toe.
All right, excellent. You sneak back there and do a quick room clear. Doesn't appear that anybody else is currently here.
Okay. Was there any set of stairs or heading up? I don't go up. I'm just looking to see if we've got
in the back room. If you go through the PI's private office, then there are stairs that go up. And give me a listen roll, Swade. Right. Oh, Vince managed to kill his camera.
No, he's coughing. All right. Here.
Yeah, if you ever need to mute your mic, there's on the control thing, there's a little picture of a mic down underneath the thing. Why can't I find that shit?
There you go. Ooh, look at that listen roll.
God damn. It sounds like a dog that's small enough that you can carry it without too much effort. Probably needs to have his toenails clipped a bit. And he's upstairs pattering around. He knows that somebody's downstairs because his hearing is as good as yours is currently.
All right.
He's listening to you, listening to him.
We will stop at the same time. Stare at the camera.
Pretty much it, yes.
All right. Vincent, do you want to take the lead on this investigation, or do you
I'll take a lead.
All right, go ahead. I'll follow your lead.
All right. So
when he says that, you notice that he's the motherfucker holding the gun. This is not really reassuring to you because you have no gun. Although you do have an empty holster, but he has failed to relinquish the gun. He just goes, "Go ahead and take the lead, buddy." And you're like, right.
Glad that I'm in the meat shields.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
I reach my pocket, grab like 4 dog treats.
Okay.
And I go to where this dog is. Is he close?
No problem. You go up the stairs and you open the door, and there's a dog with an eye patch over one eye. He appears to be like a beagle or something like that. And he's kind of looking at you and he goes, "Wolf." It sounds almost like somebody said wolf. He advances forward, wagging his tail.
All right, I kind of reach out to give him a single treat.
He comes over to try to eat the treat, but he's about a foot off, and he's going, "Oh, oh, oh."
Special one.
Yeah, he appears to have some problems with depth perception for some reason as well.
All right, I move a little closer to it, and
he stops doing that, moves over another foot, and does the same thing. You're like, Eventually, you notice if you keep doing that, you can get him up against the wall, and then he eats the treat because he keeps going over.
What would happen if I tossed it at him?
Yeah, he'd be fucked.
Not all animals are meant to live.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we still kept you, TJ.
He has a good point there.
All right. While he's playing puppy dog, I go ahead and tippy-toe, just looking for any other breathing sentient creatures that might be in here.
No, there's a whole bunch of other stuff up here, but no breathing sentient creatures are up here.
All right.
It appears that for now, you guys are completely alone here. Well, and the dog.
I'm sure this thing called a VCR is just flashing 12 in here, but is there any other clock that can tell us approximately what time it is?
Well, a couple. I'll just approximate time is like 2 a.m.
Okay.
Let's see. Some stuff that you guys find in here. Downstairs was a large computer tower next to. Here, let me move you guys over as I finally managed to find what I was looking for. Next to this computer here.
Oh, there it is. 1 second.
Oh, and I got a picture of how TJ is currently dressed in the upper. Now, in order to see these, you may have to adjust the slider on the upper right of the screen there, Vince.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Oh, and also, while you guys were wandering around, even though it was closed, you passed Dutch's, of course. Let's see.
Oh boy.
All right. I'm sure we're going to take and do a more in-depth search here in a couple moments. But what I would like to do is hit some topical stuff here, like the dresser and the closet, and just see if we can find some new clothing. Or casual, comfortable, neutral clothing that we can all fit into.
Yes, no problem. Also, in the closet, you find a box of old pictures. You guys all get changed into better clothing.
Okay.
You find a box of old pictures. It looks like this Richard Gunn was in the police force, served in the police force, and then obviously retired from the police force. Looks like lots of good friends on the force. And under the bed, you guys find a couple of magazines, including that and that.
Nice.
Dear God.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I just take a quick glance at the photograph to see does it actually match TJ or either one of these two guys here, Vincent or Colburn?
Oh, not at all. But
Excellent.
you guys do notice, because you're doing a search, when you look in a mirror, then you can see the picture on the photograph. Everybody give me a sanity roll as you guys look like it's sliders, basically. You're looking in the mirror, and so Ralph sees like some Asian dude squinting at him like, where are my glasses type of squint. And TJ sees a skate rat.
All right.
If you miss it, it's D4, and you can put it toward paradigm distortion.
Aha! I knew I was Asian.
Yeah. Your father was Asian.
Yeah, but I was gonna go with that.
I still remember Swade doing that every time he knew a language. My father was Filipino.
Yep. Take a card, Logan. All right.
Now, one of the problems that you've got, though, when you look in the mirror, Vince, is the guy that's looking back at you, he looks super unwell. Like, possibly give me a first aid roll, Vince.
All right.
You think you're dead.
I looked better before. No.
It's not over the top obvious. It's not like a bullet holes in the middle of your forehead or anything, but he definitely doesn't look well.
No, do I know for sure that this is me or?
Well, you're doing the when I raise a hand, then the reflection raises a hand, and you're doing the whole dance thing. So it's either you or a super good actor, or there's weird holograms planted in the fucking old-fashioned mirror.
So can we find him like a baseball hat, cowboy hat, something that you kind of pull down low?
Oh yeah.
I take off the glasses.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror again.
Do you have anybody have any disguise skill?
I think I do.
I do.
A little bit of makeup might help here and there. He has some women's makeup in the apartment for some reason. You're hoping is left by somebody as opposed to, well,
Women over 80.
Woo!
All right. So can I support his disguise roll by?
Absolutely. Go ahead and anytime somebody's trying to support your skill, let them roll first, Vince. No, you just did what I told you not to, but okay. So
sorry.
Your support.
Whoops. There you go.
A negative anyway.
Yeah. I put the hat on sideways,
All right, no problem. You've made yourself look presentable for now. But depending on if the dude is dead and if he continues to get worse and stuff, it'll become harder. But for now, you're fine.
Why don't you put on the Mork suspenders? I actually had a pair of those bad boys. God, I miss the 80s.
He's wondering who Mork is right now.
I'm just imagining an old guy with his spectacles and.
No. He's from Orc. So.
Back before orcs were cool.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. So, I suppose we could try to do a little bit more thorough search. Hey, wait a minute. On the top, maybe on the top of his dresser, top drawer, this is that kind of thing. Is his old badge, or does he have an old badge here?
No, he does not.
All right.
The best he's got is a PIID. Everybody give me a listen roll.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Right. Swade and the dog both stand at the top of the stairs going, woof. They hear something. Swade, you hear it sounds like some sort of scratching at. You're gonna guess the front door.
All right. I've got an idea. So I try to head down the stairs, but not really revealing myself too much because it goes down into his main office.
It totally does. Yeah, you're not visible from the front door if you go in there. The computer that you see the picture of, along with the tower, is on his desk in his office. You give me a stealth roll at full plus 20% because they have no direct line of sight. I'm assuming you're not falling down the stairs, shooting your gun as you go down the stairs. I'm hoping if you fumble, you may fire your gun and go, yeah, and then go down the stairs.
All right, no problem. 1 second here.
I'll continue searching the place for anything hidden.
You are not finding anything useful.
Okay.
It appears that the computer is the last great frontier.
Is there any locked desk or anything?
No, you guys have searched the crap out of everything.
Baseball bat, pipe.
Oh, baseball bat, yes.
Nice.
You want a baseball bat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I attempt to, from his office. Now I'm trying to listen to the front door because I heard scratching. Because I made a great roll. I try to just kind of turn my light on and off a couple times, just to give the effect, hey, somebody's in here, to see if the scratching stops and see if that amateur lock picker buggers off.
It does stop for a bit, and then it starts up again. Also, give me a new listen roll, Swade, as there sounds like there's a bit of distant discussion. The other two are making sure they haven't missed anything upstairs, and TJ has got like a new weapon. And you look at, so one guy's got a pistol, and the other guy's got a baseball bat.
I got a clip and a holster.
Yay. You heard one guy say, he's in there. Get ready. You heard.
Oh, all right.
The computer sits in front of you. Its presence.
So you like this one. So I take the computer off the table, and I just set it on the floor behind the table, and then I take cover behind the desk.
That was unexpected.
What are you doing, Ralph? What are you doing, Wade?
Oh.
Obviously searching the place.
He's downstairs. You're upstairs unless you would like to go downstairs.
Oh, he's downstairs? Oh, no.
Right.
I keep searching around upstairs.
They're jack shit up here. You guys have uncovered all of his secrets.
Are there windows?
Yes.
Is that old lady still out there?
You see her like when you look out, you see her looking out of her curtain, and she goes, closes her curtain.
Knew it. Anything else going on?
From your angle, give me a spot hidden roll.
You want another one to spot them or spot something?
Yeah. Oh wait, you made yours by a quarter. No, you're good. Right. So the lights flash off like from your dwelling and then back on, and you see two big shadows, and one of them is holding what looks like a giant fucking pistol, or it's just the shadow is giant because of the angle or whatever.
Right. I try to quietly open. No. Yeah. What the fuck am I doing? I get my bat. It's fucking get grip on it.
Yeah.
And I wait for a noise.
You hear the front door opening?
Not the one I'm waiting for.
All right. Swade, the front door creaks open.
All right. I yell, "Who's there?" just from the back office.
And this begins combat as they blindly fire at your voice. So apparently, bad guys. Now, good news, they're using suppressors. Bad news, you're not. So we now go into standard combat. Round one. Heroes are first, villains are second, and have special things. Inflicting damage is approved. They make noise with their guns for their surprise round. And going through, you hear something. Let's start with Vince, though, who's caught completely off. It shows him looking at the Women Over 80 magazine.
So that's his thumbs on the magazine. I see that in the picture.
Yes. What do you do, Vince? Quick. No time to think. What do you do? Quick. Quicker. Quickest.
I unplug a mouse.
What mouse?
Or isn't there like a computer?
You're upstairs.
Downstairs.
You're upstairs.
I just hold my action, I guess.
All right, cool. TJ, what do you do?
I do damage to myself.
Excellent. Right. Roll the special skill. Swade, what do you do?
I wait for. I knew what he was doing, but I just stay behind cover.